Hello everyone, so welcome back. So in this video, we'll discuss the prerequisite which is required to set up and connect Snowflake. The only prerequisite for this tutorial is to have access to an email account for signing up for Snowflake and DBT Cloud. So now let's sign up for free trial on Snowflake. Okay, so I'll just search for Snowflake. So let's click onto this www.snowflake.com. Okay, so click onto this. So here you can see start for free. So let's click onto this. So here we need to fill few details. Okay, let's complete this form. So first name I'll give an email I'll give .com, company I'll just give ABC. So it's India, so if you're from any other region you can just select it. So I'll just select India and click on continue. So once I click on continue, so here we need to select the enterprise edition, okay, and the cloud provider region, and we need to agree the terms and conditions. Okay, so here you can see like we have a different Snowflake edition, that is with standard, enterprise, and the business critical. So based on your requirements, so this is for the DBT purpose, so I'll just get continue with the enterprise, which comes with standard plus 90-day time travel features, then multi cluster warehouses, and even the materialized views. So here I'll just select the AWS, Amazon Web Services, and so you can just select the location. So I'll just choose the nearest USG is Virginia, Northern Virginia. Okay, so I'll click on to this terms and conditions and get started. So here you can see so account setup is in progress. So once you have filled the form and you'd have received a email, okay, so where it asks you to activate your account. So now let's go and check in the email. So this is the same email, so let's refresh. So still have not yet received, so let's wait. So you can see, so email to activate your account has been sent to this, so it will take a few minutes to arrive. So let's wait. So I'll just come back once the mail has been received. Okay, so this is the mail which I have received. So you can see, congratulations on taking the first step to become a data-driven organization by signing for the Snowflake. Okay, this is what I need to click on to activate. So let's click on to this. So now I need to enter the username. So I'll just enter Cube and password. Okay, so let's enter. So you can see, so my username is Udemy Cube. And have entered the password. So let's click on get started. So let's sign in. So yes, so we are into this workspace. So here you can just switch to the classic console, or if you want to work with the latest UI, you can just work with this. Okay, so if you want to work with the classic, you can just again click on the classic version and it will be redirected to the workspace. And this is what in the tutorial I'll be working with this classic version itself. Okay, so let's wait. Yeah, so we are go. So this is what the workspace is. So in the next video, let's see how we can just load the data. So now we are ready for some sample data. The data used here is stored as CSV files in a public S3 bucket. And this is the steps which we gonna do now. Okay, so you can see like we are creating a warehouse called transforming, and inside we are creating a database called raw, then database analytics. So here we are creating a two databases, one is raw and analytics, and we're creating a two schema. So one is raw for the JFL shop, and one more schema is raw.stripe. Okay, so let's go and create this one by one, or you can just select everything to run it. Okay, so first I'm just selecting the to execute the warehouse. You can see the warehouse transforming successfully created. So now I'm just creating a database. So this is only for only purpose, I'm just to show you like how it to run it. Okay, so I'm just running one by one. So next analytics. So now I'm creating a schema, that is raw.jfil shop, and meanwhile even you can just refresh it here to see the you can see. So raw and analytics got created, right? So two databases has been created. So now let's go and create a table. Okay, so here we have three columns, that is integer, first name and the last name. Here we are creating a table name called customers. Okay, so let's go and first create a table over here. So you can see the stable customers got created inside the raw. So if I expand the raw, so here we have two schemas, right? So you can see we have different schemas, okay, which is by default created, like information schema, public schema, and apart from this we have created the JFL shop as well as the stripe here. So inside the JFL shop, okay, so we have a table called customers which just now created. So now we are loading sample data as I told you. So these are the CSV files in public S3 bucket. So we are using a copy into statement, copy into command. Okay, so we are just copying into this customer table, and this is what the stage is with the file format and everything. Okay, so let's go and execute this. So you can see 100 rows has been passed and loaded. So similarly, so now we are creating orders table. So one here we have created customers, then we are creating orders table. So let's go and create it. So before this, let's format it properly. So so it is inside the JFL shop, and we have a one more table called orders. So you can see orders has been created. So you can just refresh every time to check all the details here. You can see orders has been created. So similarly we are loading the shop orders.csv file with help of copy into. So let's execute this. Okay, so you can see 99 rows passed, and similarly now we are creating one more table inside the stripe. Okay, so here we have a JFL shop, right? So now we are just using this type. Okay, so here we are creating a table called payment. These are the columns like integer, order ID, payment, method, status, amount, then created day of date type. Okay, so let's go and execute this. And table payment successfully created. Similarly now we are pushing the data inside this table. Okay, so now we are set. So all the data has been passed. Okay, so now let's go and check the tables one by one. So first let's go and check for the customers. So this is what the customer data we have. Similarly now let's go and look for the orders, and finally the payment. Okay, so this is the three tables. So now we are ready to set up the DBT cloud. Hello everyone, so welcome back. So now let's connect DBT Cloud and the Snowflake with help of Partner Connect. Okay, so there are two options here. So once with help of Partner Connect, you can connect with the DBT Cloud, and we have a one more option. Okay, so where you can just connect the DBT Cloud and Snowflake manually. Okay, so in this video I'll just show you how to connect with help of Partner Connect. So if you are in Snowflake, now we are in Snowflake, right? So this is the page. Okay, so this is the UI we are in. So here you can see like we have something called Partner Connect. So even if you are in the new UI, okay, so they're also in the account settings. Okay, so there you can see the Partner Connect option. So here let's click on the partner connect. So you can see like we have different partners where we can just connect with. So now we are looking for the DBT, right? So you can see the DBT lets teams collaborate on data transformation following engineering best practices. So I'll click onto this DBT. So once I click onto this, so here we have a different options which is being popped up, right? So and here we need to make changes to only this tab. Okay, so you can see so you may select one or more databases that PCDBT role may access, and share databases cannot be selected. So here I need to select. So let's cancel this, and we have analytics and raw over here. Yeah. So try to refresh it. Okay. So you can see like earlier I was not able to see this databases. Okay. You can just close it and refresh it and try to log in once again. So you can see I have these two databases where I need to give the access, right? So here let's, so basically it is an privileges, okay, which you are giving for this particular databases. Okay. So one is raw and analytics. So this is done. So what you can do, so once you have just added these two databases, okay, with the usage privileges, so let's click on, this is what the privileges we are granting for these two databases. Let's click on connect. So once you click on connect, so let's wait, it's connecting. So you can see it's connecting here. And yeah, so once it's connected, here you can see, so your partner account has been created and is ready to activate. So DBT has successfully created your new account, and click activate to go to the DBT website to finish the activation process and start loading the data. So let's click on activate, or if you want to activate later, you can just click on activate later. So I'll click on activate now. So it will redirect me to the DBT cloud website, so where I'll be asked to create account name with the password. So let's wait. Yeah, so account email is automatically added. So let's add, I'll just add the same name over here, and I'll set the password. So once you enter the account name, password, passwords. Okay, you need to confirm it, and finally even you need to check onto this terms and conditions. Okay, so I'll agree to this and click onto this complete registration. Yeah, so with help of partner connect, I have connected to the DBT cloud, and here you need to make few changes. Okay, so let's click on to this tile over here, and here we have in the account setting. So here we inside the account setting we have partner connect trail. So let's click on to this, and here make sure the connection is Snowflake, and let's click on to the Snowflake here. And if we just scroll down, so let's click on this edit here, and in the database section, let's add analytics, and in the warehouse I'll just rename to transforming. Okay, so I've just renamed to database to the analytics, and warehouse to transforming, and you can see all the changes. If you want to make any changes over here, you can just make those changes under the partner connect trail. Okay, click on save, and yeah, so we have completed these setup. So now we are ready for the next step. Okay, so in the next step, let's see like how to initialize the DBT project. Hello everyone, so welcome back. So now let's initialize our DBT project. So to initialize, click on to this. Okay, so here we have something called develop. So let's click on to this develop. So first time it will take few minutes for your project to spin up for the first time. Okay, because as it establish your Git connection, it even clones your repository and even test the connection to the warehouse. So once this is done, so here you can see we have something called initialize your project, right? So this builds out the folder structure with example models. So let's click on the initialize your project. So here, so once this is done, you can see like all this has been created here, right? And so once this is done, so here we need to make a initial commit. So let's click on to this commit here. So here I'll just give it as initial commit, and click on to this commit over here. So this creates the first commit to manage the repository and allows you to open a branch where you can add a new DBT code. So you can see, so our first commit is done, and even if you want to add the new branch, you can just add it over here. So once the setup is done, so now you should be able to directly query data from your warehouse, and even we can execute the DBT run. So here you can see like we can add the multiple scratch pads here. This is the default code they have written. So here we have few tabs like query results, compile SQL. So you can just compile it, and so there are like even we have a lineage graph. Okay, you can preview here. Okay, so as soon as I click on preview, you can see the uh, query results and everything. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll just remove this everything. So here I can just write select star from raw. There's a database which is present in the Snowflake, right? So then Jaffel underscore shop schema, and we have a table called customers. So let's do the select star, and so here you can just click on to this DBT run. Okay, so as soon as click on enter, so you can see it's running. So here you can see all the details here, my first DBT model, my second DBT model. Okay, so here you can see all the details here. So once you enter the even you can see the logs, you can just download it. Okay, so here I'll just show you. So all the events, all the logs, you can just download it from here, right? So this is how we use the DBT run. Okay, so now so even you can just preview the data. Okay, so if I click onto this preview, CUSTOMERS raw dot JAFFLE underscore. Sorry, here it's not underscore, it's customers, right? So yeah, so you can see first name, last name, and even we have ID, right? So it's the same thing. If I just go over here, I click, if I just go to the database inside the raw, we have a customers, and you can see this is what the columns we have, right? So this is what the schema we had. And this is what the same data you can access is here, right? So DBT cloud, and we have here like in the command line, even you can just here we can just type the DBT run and click enter. So which even will explore more about this DBT runs in upcoming tutorials.